CEO Manipur releases draft electoral roll following the completion of enumeration phase of Special Intensive Revision 2026. Langtabal MLA Karam Shyam reiterates BJP's commitment to safeguarding Manipur's territorial integrity, asserting that the party never endorsed any move to divide the state. "19th Disturbance Free Education Zone Demand Day observed, concerns raised over failure to fully implement NAP 2020 in Manipur. Director of Health Services Manipur, Dr. N. Hemantakumar stresses for stronger cooperation between public and private healthcare institutions to ensure holistic development of healthcare services. Lainingthau Sanamahi Temple Board launches Sankok Loishankab ritual as an initial step for introduction of Sanamahism Study Center. And France and Morocco advance to quarterfinals of FIFA World Cup quarterfinals. Brazil will meet Norway at 1:30 a.m. Mexico to clash against England at 5:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time in the next knockout round of 16 matches. Hello and welcome. You're watching Impact Prime Time English Bulletin. I'm BUCHI. Now the news in detail. Chief Electoral Officer CEO Manipur Arun Kumar Sinha today released the draft electoral roll following the completion of enumeration phase of Manipur Special Intensive Revision SIR of Electoral Rolls 2026 conducted from May 30 to June 28. Addressing the media at CEO's office in Lamphel, Arun Kumar Sinha said that out of 20,93,076 potential electors in the state, 19,34,399 submitted their enumeration forms, registering a form submission rate of 92.42%. He said the SIR exercise identified 1,58,677 electors whose enumeration forms could not be collected, accounting for 7.58% of the total. In addition, 91,178 electors, that is 4.36%, could not be mapped during the exercise. Describing the revision exercise as a major success, the CEO said it was carried out across all 16 districts of Manipur, covering 2,956 polling stations with the involvement of 60 electoral registration officers, 84 assistant electoral registration officers, 317 BLO supervisors, and 2,956 booth-level officers. Arun Kumar Sinha informed that the draft electoral roll has been published by electoral registration officers of all 60 assembly constituencies. Members of the public can verify booth-wise details of absent, shifted, deceased and duplicate electors on the notice boards of the respective ERO offices, the CEO's office and the CEO's official website. He further said that the claims and objections period will remain open from July 5 to August 4, after which all claims and objections will be disposed of before the final electoral roll is published on September 6.
We will be issuing notices to this 91,178 people who we were not able to map with the 2005 electoral roll, and they have to bring in document which proves somehow that we are able to map them with the 2005 electoral roll. And once we are able to map them, then their name will be added in the final electoral roll. So now in this phase, 2-3 things that we will be doing. As I said, we will be issuing notices to these 91,178 people who we were not able to map. Then those people who have been left out or they are not able to return the form, they can fill up Form 6 to get their name added in the final roll. Of course, they have to fill up Form 6 along with the declaration form. If anybody has an objection to somebody's name figuring in the draft electoral roll, then they can fill up the objection in Form 7. Anybody who wants to change their constituency, they can, or any correction, in their name or father's name, age, whatever. Then they can fill up Form 8 for corrections. As I said, nobody can remove anybody's from the draft electoral roll unless he has been given opportunity of hearing, and only after hearing and ERO passes a speaking order, somebody's name can be deleted from the draft electoral roll.
Langthawal MLA Karam Shyam today reiterated that BJP's commitment to safeguarding Manipur's territorial integrity, asserting that the party has never endorsed any move to divide the state. He made the remarks while addressing a reception program for new BJP entrants from Langthawal Assembly constituency. The program was organized by BJP Langthawal Mandal at Chajing Mairen Khong. Speaking to media on the sidelines of the event, Karam Shyam said the people continue to repose their trust in BJP. Expressing confidence ahead of the next Manipuri Assembly election, he said the party is optimistic of securing a clear majority. Also speaking at the program, BJP Manipur Pradesh General Secretary K. Sarat Kumar appealed to voters to elect candidates of integrity and good character who are committed to working sincerely for welfare and development of both the state and their respective constituencies.
मणिपुर के अपुन सक्तम से बीजेपी गवर्नमेंट ngaकदोइनी मणिपुर की स्टेट गवर्नमेंट सेंटर की कनाउमा कांगलुप अमतदा बीजेपी ना लाइपाक थुगाइनबे इंजन बलाइते खन्ननबे इंजन बलाइते हुजिकती कम्युनिटी सिंगसे फुरुप सागलगा अमना अमगी मांगनबा अमना अमगी युम्मै थाबा अमना अमबु हाटपसे कानरक्त्रे मसे अफब नति हाइदना वाखलोन अमा लापगी ममी मयामना हेना खंगिरबदुनी अदुना लाकदब इलेक्शन 2027 दा बीजेपी ने एब्सोल्यूट मेजॉरिटी फंगनी मैक्सिमम कैंडिडेट कागनी.
Union Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju announced that the monsoon session of Parliament will commence on July 20 and continue until August 13. The 14-week session will comprise 19 sittings and is expected to witness the introduction and discussion of several key bills, along with debates on issues of national importance. Kiran Rijiju said the government expects meaningful debate, discussion and decisions during the session. The schedule for the monsoon session has been approved by President Draupadi Murmu on the recommendation of the government. The 19th Disturbance-Free Education Zone Demand Day, along with a one-day academic discourse, was observed today at the Centenary Hall of Manipur University. Speaking to reporters on the sidelines of the program, convener of Coordinating Committee on Disturbance-Free Educational Zone Demand, Oinam Ramesh, expressed concern over the failure to fully implement the National Education Policy NEP 2020 in Manipur, despite the policy having already been drafted. He termed it a major failure on the part of the state authorities. Ramesh also lamented the apparent absence of individuals or organizations willing to take full responsibility for addressing the persistent challenges facing the state's education sector. Recalling that the committee was formed in 2008 by 16 like-minded organizations, he said none of its demands has been fulfilled even after 19 years. He highlighted several long-standing issues affecting the education sector and stressed the need for timely and coordinated efforts involving the state government, civil society organizations and other stakeholders. Among the committee's key demands are ensuring a minimum of 220 academic days in an academic session, preventing extortion or monetary demands by proscribed groups from educational institutions, establishing a separate directorate of teacher education, and keeping educational institutions free from strikes and agitations by teachers, students and staff. Romesh said creating a disturbance-free academic environment is essential for the holistic growth and development of Manipur's education sector. He also appealed to all sections of society to work collectively to protect the education system and safeguard the future of coming generations.
National Education Policy asi ama fawo fazana aikoi state asina implement tawdana fazana chanaba ngasi fawda aikoi state government soibagini haigadra leiriba lebak miam sina soibagini haigadra ngasi fawo fazana masigi chapchaba implement tawdana masi chapchaba masak ado aikoi uba phangde ngasi 2020 da NEP ama lakrabasu madugi NEP ama muk laknanabagi hojik India gi Ministry of Education na draft tawraga leire haibasu aikoi tajai education policy ama fawo fazana implement tawdana chanabang ngamjingai sarak asida anoba education policy ama ngasi su lakadore masi da sotha horiba masi da lehoriba masi da thengnariba masi da khudong chadaba mayam masi da thintha haliba mayam singa se aikoi gi lengak sina soibadagini haidna ai admai thamjai.
Disturbance-free education Zone Demand Day was also observed in Jiribam district under the theme Safe Education, Safe Campus, Safe Manipur. The observance was carried out by Coordinating Committee on Disturbance-Free Educational Zone Demand at the auditorium of Jiri College in Kadamtala, Jiribam. Speaking on the occasion, Desam Jiribam District Council President T.H. Santos talked about the central idea of observing Disturbance-Free Education Zone Demand Day. He demanded relevant authorities to meet requirement of teachers at schools and colleges, also appealing to raise only reasonable demands by educational institutions.
Disturbance-free education Zone Demand Day ga mari leina Jiribam su samna mungana sinjaduna tonga look taraga tukti makada sinjaba program mo kami si kalimang pangthai mo habde river school education jida ayat pa akai ba yam ayat pa akai pia kuna maram moiduna river school jida disturbance physical amadi mai leina ba singna school jida ko oja thak ba amadi tongan ba sector ragi oja walhan bana maram moiduna si disturbance mayam ma lakna maram moiduna ngasi samna si hai ba follow si laujabani.
A 17-year-old boy was killed and another person sustained injuries after the scooter they were traveling on rammed into a parked van on National Highway 102 along the Imphal More Road near Wangjing toll tax under Thaubal police station in the early hours of today. According to police, the accident occurred at around 12:10 a.m. The deceased has been identified as Ilangbam Mahesh, son of Biren, a resident of Ilangbam Lane, Hairok Part 2, Kaithel Maning. He was the pillion rider and died on the spot. The injured has been identified as 20 years old Mayanglambam Renedi, son of Maneshwar, a resident of Laimium Lekai, Hairok Part 2. He is undergoing treatment at Jenims Hospital. Police said the TVS and Torque scooter registration number MN06SG3466, which was traveling from Wangjing towards Thaubal, crashed into the rear of a parked Maruti van registration number MN03P0345 stationed on the left side of the road. Local residents immediately rushed the injured to this hospital, while police recovered the body of the deceased and deposited it at Jenims mortuary. A joint anti-narcotics operation in Imphal East District resulted in the arrest of 4 alleged drug smugglers and seizure of over 238 kg of suspected ganja. According to Impact News source, the operation was carried out on the intervening night of Saturday by a joint team comprising of Anti-Narcotic Task Force, Lamlai Police, Central Reserve Police Force and members of Youth Against Drugs and Alcohol Manipur. Following specific intelligence inputs, Acting on the tip-off, the team intercepted a Mahindra Bolero pickup near Poloi football turf at Chingarel, Tejpur after its driver allegedly attempted to evade the security personnel. The driver, identified as Mataimai W. Shimre of Ukhrul district, was taken into custody. During a search of the vehicle, officials recovered 16 packets containing around 209.7 kg of suspected ganja. During interrogation, Shimre reportedly disclosed the identities of two alleged associates. Acting on the information, security personnel apprehended 19-year-old Ngangbam Dinesh and Furit Sabam Yaipabamaite, who had arrived at the designated drop-off point on a TVS Apache RTR 160 motorcycle. Further investigation led the team to a house at Pungdongbam Makhalekai, where an additional 28.9 kg of suspected ganja was recovered. The homeowner, identified as 42-year-old Oinam Abung Maite, was also arrested in connection with the case. A total seizure amounted to 238.6 kg of suspected ganja. The seized contraband, along with the Bolero pickup, motorcycle and the 4 accused, has been handed over to Lamlai police station. A case has been registered and further investigation is underway to identify others involved and trace the wider drug trafficking network, police said. Security forces continue to conduct search operations and area domination at peripheral areas across districts of Manipur, resulting to recovery of illegal arms, ammunition and explosives. Security personnel recovered huge cache of ammunition and grenades from the hilltop of Salungpham Uyokching under Hairok Police Station, Taubal District on July 4. 2 Beretta pistols, each with a magazine, 2.32 pistols, each with a magazine, 2 single barrels, 12 grenades, 7 magazines of different arms, and 1,242 ammunition rounds of different calibers were uncovered. Security forces also recovered arms and explosives during search at Mombi village general area under Molcham Police Station, Chandel District on July 4. The recovered weapons include 9 single-bore rifles, 2 9mm pistols, each with magazine, 2 improvised mortars, 1 stick hand grenade, and 94 ammunition rounds of different calibers. Unidentified miscreants hurled a bomb at the residence of former Minister Bijoy Koizam at Thongju last night. No casualties or injuries have been reported in the incident. Condemning the attack, Faiza Leitong Mairapaibi and Students' Welfare Committee staged a protest today, demanding action against those responsible. Speaking during the protest, Faiza Leitong Mairapaibi member Ningthauzam Pishak condemned the hurling of explosives at residential areas, stating that such acts pose a serious threat to public safety. She claimed that similar incidents had occurred in the past and urged those involved in the latest attack to come forward and clarify their actions at the earliest. She also appealed for dialogue as a means to resolve differences.
Yum anigi tainabada thongan wangmadagi langsalakpa bom ama tarambani adu masi bom si nasaigi mi siba yaba sokpa panba yaba oibana yumlakta sigumba thabak asi matungda amonna tawbiganona Mairapaibi khoina haijari aduga kari maramgino kanana kari dawbagino karigumbada nungaitaba leragasu fajana wari sanaraga asum marandu singdopiyona haijari adu masi matungda amonna masi thabak simlaka suba masiba na bayaba thabak si amonna tawbiganu akoi nungaijadeba masi mama haibadi matamdagi irang mayam am kallaga laibanina sigumba thabak se matungda amonna tawbiganu.
Director of Health Services Manipur, Dr. N. Hemantukumar, stressed the need for stronger cooperation between public and private healthcare institutions to ensure holistic development of healthcare services in the state. He made the remarks while attending the second Foundation Day celebration of Angel Children's Hospital and Vaccination Center at Uripok today. Speaking at the function, Dr. Hemantukumar said that while medical science has witnessed significant advancements, new diseases continue to emerge, posing fresh challenges to the healthcare sector. He also expressed concern over increasing incidence of lifestyle-related diseases and health conditions, underscoring the need for improved healthcare facilities and greater public awareness. The health director lauded Angel Children's Hospital for its dedicated services in children healthcare and encouraged private healthcare institutions to complement the efforts of the public health system in delivering quality medical care.
Pokpadagi hauraga angang na mapung mari paraba lesabi pakhang parakpa aduga ahan no salakon matam hariba pokot hidemakse akhoi health director ki makha da su national program amam na loina ba ko tawi aduga madugi kana ba su dum para hidimong na dum khangjin biu health Hazana koina caring ki lomin narga Manipur ki praja su koi health seeking behavior se yamna high oi bari ko koina pijeri ba ki public ki through the thamjari ba healthcare services si hazana aware oi biraga kana ba lobi omusung koi puna mak hasang faminaraga koi nation building da contribute to si.
Speaking on the occasion, Managing Director of Angel Children's Hospital, Dr. Aikomba Taurem, outlined the hospital's plans to develop into a full-fledged children's hospital equipped with advanced treatment facilities. He said the hospital currently provides 24-hour OPD services, pediatric surgery, speech therapy and occupational therapy. Dr. Aikomba also announced plans to introduce a gynecology department to provide affordable gynecological services to patients in the state. As part of the Foundation Day celebration, dedicated employees of the hospital were felicitated in recognition of their services.
Angang thingje he pokpadagi chaabdo oigera mobile phone amo uhallaga pijara torpadagi smartphone sigi side effect myamna lakpasi kaido oige bu angang gi development kanoda oi adana angang thingje maron thoktaba adagi hyper oiba sagi autism da haiba virtual autism ga haise summa yamna common ore ado sigi matang da zo khoi phanam na hai opd yeng khuding angang thing masagi hojik phone da yenghallaga pijabasi ngaktangi didi phone du yeng phangnaba ma pangcha da chargani adu bu magi sagi pungning du di magi sagi concentration du di sagi chak da peer oiba phone da chakrani ba aduna madu tung da magi akai ba myam ma lei phone yeng bagi timing comment to bo ko hai bi su rule lei bani aduna masigi da sulak pa sagi maron phajana loan da basing akoi stay da speech therapy leire.
Lainingthau Sanamahi Temple Board launches Sankok Loisankaba program today as an initial step for introduction of a study center for Sanamahism. Lainingthau Sanamahi Temple Board Member Secretary Sandham Gandharaj informed that the board is carrying out active discussion to offer courses for all art forms, namely Kulang Isai, Kunung Isai and Ipan Thaba Amaibi. Speaking on the sidelines of the program held at Haying Kongbal, Ufong Yumpam Imphal, LSTB Member Secretary Gandharaj said guidance were given to interested individuals and researchers from different parts of the state and outside the state to learn about Sanamahi religion. He furthermore said that the program will be held every first and third Sundays from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. Speaking further, Sandham Gandharaj noted that the temple board led by heads of 10 different wings is taking up serious efforts and to promote Sanamahism. He also appealed to different sections to visit and seek advice from the members on the aforementioned days during the work hours. A one-day panel discussion on Manipur, contested diversity, violence and development, jointly organized by National Service Scheme NSS Cell of Manipur University, was held today at the conference hall of Department of Anthropology, Manipur University. The discussion featured a session on nation, regional diversity and dynamics, moderated by Dr. G. Amarjit of Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi. The panel comprised senior journalist Pradeep Fanjaubam, associate professor of the Center for the Study of Social Inclusion, Manipur University, Dr. Thiam Bharat, Dr. Malem Ningthauza of Dhanamanjuri University, Imphal, BSF Commandant Pankaj Kumar and Dr. Sapam Dilip Kumar of Manipur University. Speaking on the sidelines of the program, Dr. Thiam Bharat said the panel discussion was organized to deliberate on the prevailing issues in Manipur and explore measures that both the government and public can adopt to help restore peace, promote development, and resolve the ongoing challenges facing the state.
People participations are very important for inclusive development, but it does not happen in the valley areas and it doesn't happen in the hill areas. Some people said there is a hill-valley development gap, but the thing is that the benefit of economic growth and development does not reach to the section of the people living in the rural areas. Even another problem creating disturbances to the diversity is the entry of illegal immigrants. How to address these challenges of illegal immigrants which bring demographic imbalance in our society. So these are some of the very hot topics we are going to discuss in this two-panel discussion.
Campus in Thangjam Khunau, Imphal East. Gracing the inaugural function, Manipur Government Secretary for Youth Affairs and Sports, Naurem Pravin, highlighted the state's remarkable progress in the field of medical sciences. He stressed the need to establish more medical institutes to further strengthen the healthcare sector in the state. Emphasizing the importance of skill development, he also called for equipping young people with the necessary knowledge and expertise to enhance productivity and contribute meaningfully to society.
Medical sciences ki sokat ki khongthang si to ki matik una sokalei lamdam sidasu sokali basi hen wang ba tham korna ba sigumba initiative me darkar tai medical sciences sigumba institute sna lamdam sida lairi ba youth makai si skill upskilling to gi productive member of the society where them song matik pangni I would think hazabale yesi hodoi bizani si sang satna lamdam sigi abuni bharat sigi apni pak sigi wa kya am to position.
Now it's time for a short commercial break. After the break, we'll bring you news on Manipur State Pensioners Union, Manipur Government Services Federation and Manipur Secretariat Services Association announcement to continue their indefinite cease work strike. Keep watching Impact News.
Leiren Dwellers na puthokchari mega monsoon sales adongi imung manungi ahongba mamalda sana lepangamnaba machine saba sana khudimata supnatagi chada ama making charge khaktada lawiba yaragani maphamna Sega Road Thodaba Boklaikai Imphal West.
Everyone, hello Knit Experience. I will be here in Imphal in the month of July for a huge seminar. I am Alina Kim. I am from Kyrgyz National University. I am Vice Director of International Institute of Medicine and Science. We will wait you for your huge dream of becoming a doctor. We will see you and make your future incredible with us. We will wait you and we're very glad to see you here in Imphal to BUCHI seminar.
Chahi kayagi mamangdagi experienced medical officer ki strict guidance makada mahairoi kaya award da MBBS tamhanduna lakni medical guidance program asina mahairoi shimbu yearly academic guidance piriba vacation khudingi hospital practice amadi hands on training piduna mapung phaba doctor ama oijiba fawwa long term mentorship piduna kupna senabiri lakliba July tha asida mega seminar amagidamak foreign delegate ani Imphal da lakadori tanja asi manghan biganu adomgi medical career sembada matik chaba amadi right mentor khambiduna mapung fawa doctor ama oibiu akupa marol gidamal pijeriba contact number asida call tawbiu.
Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. To continue, Manipur State Pensioners Union, Manipur Government Services Federation and Manipur Secretariat Services Association announced that they will continue their indefinite strike, stating that their long-standing demands remain unresolved. The decision was taken after a meeting between the Chief Secretary and representatives of the three organizations failed to produce a positive outcome. Speaking to media at Manipur State Pensioners Union office at Pisumthong today, Working President of Manipur State Pensioners Union and President of Manipur Government Services Federation, Laishram Sarat, said the organizations have been demanding enhancement of retirement age from 60 to 62 years, parity in DNS allowance and DNS relief with central government employees, revocation of the order cancelling Saturday holidays, implementation of 8th Central Pay Commission, constitution of a State Pay Commission for the 8th Pay Revision, regularization of contract, casual and muster roll employees, and restoration of the old pension scheme in place of the new pension scheme. Sharat said the unions launched the indefinite cease work strike on July 1 after repeated appeals to the authorities failed to yield results. He added that a meeting with the Chief Secretary was held on July 3 to discuss the demands, but no concrete agreement was reached. Maintaining that the demands are legitimate rights of government employees, Sharat said their implementation would not only improve the welfare of employees, but also contribute positively to state's economy and overall development.
अखोइना हाजरी 50,000 वैकेंसी से सरकार करम कान मेंशन दुरिके मणिपुर सरकार की रिकॉर्ड यंबियो मल्टीटास्किंग स्टाफ चौहुम लौबदा चही मापन जंगे असिगुमजे भारत की मफम गराई थोके थबक हात्रदी सर्विस तो फंगओय इलेक्ट्रिसिटी लाइनमेन हात्री कमाई मई लाक्तुरिके वाटर सप्लाई लाइनमेन हात्री कमाई तो इसिंग लाक्तुरिके नर्सेस हात्रदी कनान पेशेंट केयर लौदुरिके सिम मणिपुर प्रजाना खनबिबम थेबा पिक एंड चॉइस दा एंगेज तौदु सोकदि मया पुनबिगोइना तौबम करी गायगे thousands of employees are retiring every year. Moigi retirement benefit PPK se sakada so financial burden never. Adu di ekoi haidi migi yam inhuman mong da migi retirement benefit bu sum pi de na paisa lai tian lai bu sidi ekoi Manipur ta kata ya bne ba. Atai am ta ya na de ba si thabak se yam shameful we bo ne ba.
The 37-day theatre education program on Theatre for Generation Change, organized by Manipur Theatre Academy, Wangoi, in association with Directorate of Art and Culture, Forest Department and JEO Wangoi, concluded today at DIPR Auditorium in Imphal. Art and Culture Minister K.H. Loken, Chief Conservator, Forest Department Longjam Joy Kumar, Directorate of Art and Culture, Joint Director G. Dharmadas, JEO Wangoi, Arambam Anil Kumar, among others, graced the closing event. Thawal Forest Division, Divisional Forest Officer also carried out 77th Ban Mahotsav at Langmaidong Dramatic Union Hall today. Speaking at the program, Hyanglam MLA Dr. Yumnam Radhesham raised concern that humans have failed to recognize the importance of safeguarding ecological balance when trying to look for convenience through the use of electronic appliances and technologies. He said that human activities such as massive deforestation are the cause of ecological imbalance, and as a result, people are facing the adverse effects of climate change. He also noted that people need to take pledge to safeguard the environment. As part of the program, participants planted 3 saplings in the surrounding of Langmaidong playground. Taubal Forest Division range officers, bid officers, forest staff, members of Langmaidong Social Welfare Club, students of different schools and members of VLFs took part in the program. Former MLA of Wangoi AC, ex-Minister Oinam Lukhoi, led foundation for new community hall today at Iro Majrao, Maninglaikai under Lairenjam Majrao Gram Panchayat. Speaking in connection with foundation laying ceremony, former Minister Oinam Lukhoi noted that the new community hall will be built from his own expense. Residents of Iro Majrao, Maninglaikai and Wangoi AC, Ward number 22/1 attended the ceremony. Speaking further, Lukhoi revealed that the new community hall is being built following a proposal by residents of Iro Majrao to build a community hall at the locality, which is the first polling station of Wangoi AC. He also assured that he will continue to work for the development of the AC and its people, irrespective of win or lose in election.
Election mamangda community hall asi saba loiraga mayamda khusinal ba ngamjaba ojage khoi sida nate ogoi kendra gi board ka haudraga su aina ngamjaba tawya ba praja singsiga tanaraga praja singsiga khana nainaraga miyang yoba potadi makha tana su ai sigumba development wa ga se ai Paikhat Chakigani, the Majau Hatanati, Aina, MLA Oiring the Su, Paikat Padi, Hoda Bajagasing do Aina, selected Oina, polling Kankacharaga, Paikachari, Hosixu, Tabaloiba, Yauhre, to Tagadobogi Paka Lodana, whether sing Iraga Lega, quite Adumba Tanja, Loroga, Mayamama, Ihosi. Paikali Matunda su Paikat Kini,
Mayogi the Mata, Panam and Hona Birakwasi, Mayamasi, and Murakanda, I know Magi the Mata, Bolam Tung Peter the Kamaina Piru, you know, and a Kalakanda, I know Pijabani, Hojipochida, Tony Havaga Taujaba, Jovan Soidaba Haitare, Adugi the Mata Kalakanda, I know Mongon Matingam Pangjabani.
Lok Jan Shakti Party, Manipur State provided study materials, stationery items and edibles to students of Girls Blind Home Takel today in connection with the 80th birth anniversary of party founder and former Union Minister Ram Vilas Paswan. Speaking on the sidelines, LJP Manipur State President Koirom Dipu noted that he entered politics to bring a positive change in the society, working with youth. He furthermore noted that anyone can lend a helping hand to the poor and marginalized sections, and this does not need political affiliation. He went on to say that he joined the party as he firmly believes the course being led by national leader, Union Cabinet Minister Chirag Paswan for empowering youth and women.
Politics when you raise youth ma'am Punjalaga, Apava Lambida, pull up Minabagi, Wakalon Dazuni, Adugami concept, politics Yauraga, Peshatanba, Adagi Center, Peshala, Quataba, Sigumbagi, Kashumta, Adumba, plan later, mainly ideas, state development, Yamaka Center, the Labor Union Cabinet Minister, Chirag Paswan, the Queen Pusto is a state development, Nataga any scheme Gumbala, Matamda, state Kidum share PBU, and development of you having Aduga Kanamtagi. ꯃꯐꯝꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯄ ꯑꯦꯅꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯄ ꯀꯩꯝ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ
Wings of Hope Charitable Trust confers its inaugural Anil Mohan and Niharika Das Merit Scholarship for 2026-27 to Yumkhaibam Kelvin, son of late Y. Kiran Kumar and Y. Basanti from Kumbong village. The Merit Scholarship certificate was handed over by Wings of Hope Charitable Trust volunteer Robosan. B2B travel agency Goa Trip Travel Private Limited today expanded its presence in Manipur with the opening of its 4th franchise store in the state. The new outlet was inaugurated at Changangai Awanglekai near Imphal Airport. Speaking at the inauguration function, Sales and Corporate Director of Goa Trip Travels Private Limited, Loitongbam Delphi, said the company offers a wide range of travel-related services including domestic and international flight bookings, hotel reservations, holiday packages, visa assistance and travel insurance. Delphi also highlighted the company's flexible flight booking facility under which customers can reserve flight tickets by paying only 2,999 rupees and tax fee and complete the remaining payment up to 96 hours before the scheduled departure. She further informed that the 5th franchise store of Goa Trip Travels Private Limited in Manipur will be inaugurated tomorrow at Moiranglamkai.
Piriba benefits se mayam dagi published airline price agi question of cheapest hanbada adagi no hidden charges convenient charges ma khoi da applicable oidre adagi sam hire da confirm booking tickets se hana pisa khara thido aga makha tana remaining amount se chat kadaba numit barini natraga 96 hours prior departure da remaining amount of thiraga ticket book to bayage facility leire akhoigi franchise office mayam ma hange ngasi sina akhoigi mari suba sida khoina hangjai se franchise store sida lakpiraga ticket book to bada additional benefit mayam ma leire piriba ticket price dagi sida lagana he na paisa tabagi
Naharol Sintha Kanglup NSK Wangkai Kaithel Asangbi carried out Meritorious Award and Felicitation Program today at the club's multipurpose hall. Students who excelled in different exams and 6 individuals achievers in different fields were felicitated at the program. Addressing as chief guest, Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker and Yai School AC MLA Tokchom Satyabrata noted such programs serve as an important source of encouragement for students and give them the strength to strive for success in future endeavors. He revealed that after the declaration of exam results and during the admission process, people from different parts of his AC come to seek for aid and assistance. He informed that even if he continues to provide assistance, such could not fully meet the retirements. He urged different sections to extend aid and assistance to students, especially those belonging to economically weaker sections. The speaker also revealed plans to formulate a policy for Yai School AC to mitigate the challenges being faced by students in their academic career, especially while securing admission. Taking the opportunity, MLA Satyabrata appealed to prospective students to actively look out for different career paths rather than sticking to medical or engineering. Today's program was attended by retired IS R.K. Nimai, Saitya Academy Awardee B.M. Ashnamba, Wangkai Kaithel Asangbi Nupi Marup Apunba Maira, Secretary Maibam Kambiton and NSK President Mayanglambam Sanatomba, among others.
Focus on life diversity, kita thado ini kada henaba, tradisi dia waktu tamu jadi ini, hena paba, Meritorious ini. Felicitation program da, halau ucapa, macam halau sini yang undang sini nanti makoi bu, adu bomba mi makum kama mi mau orang mana mana cang daita mah taulingi, adu warga di makoi sim felicitation kau ini ngai mana taba, felicitation kau libat kampung tu, na makoi bu hena pan macam ni. Matik siapa mi mau orang pada mating pangga pada na hena tahu yang je heba, adu ka mana mikun mihen tahan kan da ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯕ ꯑꯣꯛꯄꯗꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯕ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯅꯅꯕ ꯁꯤꯟꯕꯗ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯗꯥꯏꯇꯗꯨ ꯂꯧꯍꯟꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ.
Now in weather, a report of Indian Meteorological Department Imphal Center indicates that the state will continue a yellow warning of possible thunderstorm in areas of Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul, Jiribam, None and Ferozol tonight. The report furthermore informed that rainfall is highly likely in the districts of Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Jiribam, None, Tengnopal, Chandel and Ferozol tomorrow. The report also indicates that areas under Kangpokpi, Imphal East, Imphal West, Bishnupur, Thoubal, Kakching and Churachandpur district will also witness rainfall in the coming days. Additionally, report of ICR Agro-Meteorological Unit Lamphel informed that the state received 0.8 millimeter of rainfall in the last 24 hours. The mercury tipped at 29 degrees Celsius during daytime and the lowest temperature recorded was 22 degrees Celsius. Now in sports, France and Morocco advanced to the quarterfinals of FIFA World Cup co-hosted by United States, Canada and Mexico. In the knockout round of 16 matches played last evening at Houston Stadium in Texas, United States, Morocco defeated Canada 3-0. France beat Paraguay 1-0 in a match which started from 2:30 a.m. in Philadelphia Stadium in Pennsylvania, United States. Brazil will meet Norway in a round of 16 matches at 1:30 a.m. tomorrow, while Mexico will play against England at 5:30 a.m. All match timings are in Indian Standard Time. Before we end, the headlines once again. CEO Manipur releases draft electoral roll following the completion of enumeration phase of Special Intensive Revision 2026. Langthabal MLA Karam Shyam reiterates BJP's commitment to safeguarding Manipur's territorial integrity, asserting that the party never endorsed any move to divide the state. 19th Disturbance-Free Education Zone Demand Day observed, concerns raised over failure to fully implement NEP 2020 in Manipur. Director of Health Services Manipur, Dr. N. Hemant Kumar stresses for stronger cooperation between public and private healthcare institutions to ensure holistic development of healthcare services. Liningthau Sanamahi Temple Board launches Shankok Loisankaba ritual as an initial step for introduction of Sanamahism Study Center. And France and Morocco advanced to quarterfinals of FIFA World Cup quarterfinals. In next knockout round of 16 matches, Brazil will meet Norway at 1:30 a.m., Mexico to clash against England at 5:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. With that, we come to the end of this bulletin. Coming up next is Manipuri Prime Time Bulletin. Have a great Sunday evening.
Siri Siri Gaurachandraya Namaha. Purvashram da